Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I'm Lisa Marie and you've just tuned in to Bank Life. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, so now this is just a short video. All right, I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about this particular video. Let's go.
October of '84, almost $6 million worth, including precious metals, gold and silver. All drug money, according to the government. Today, seated on either side of the U.S. Attorney, Joe Rusinello, the finders got checks for $75,000 each. Nelson Garrett says he'll set up a trust fund for his two kids, and Kamali may put a down payment on a house. Remember?
All right, so now, and this is, someone put this up, and it looks like it's an old reel, based on what we can even see and how the reporters dress making the report. All right, so $6 million. Check this out. $6 million of money in an abandoned car truck in 1984. And I'm sure, so the proceeds went to the people. But $6 million in precious gold and metal, and they have all of this stuff, and they give the finders of this particular thing $75,000 each. Now, I don't know about you, but you know what? Let me take a look at some of the comments, and people were saying, "What? This is what I'm talking about. That's not enough." And I agree. That is not enough. How are you going to find $6 million abandoned in a car trunk? You got all these precious metals, you have gold, you have all of these things, and you're going to give them $75,000 a piece? Let me play this again.
For the $6 million found in the trunk of a rental car at the San Francisco airport. Well, today, the finders finally got their reward. The loot had been stashed in suitcases in an abandoned budget rent-a-car in October of '84. Almost $6 million worth, including precious metals, gold and silver. All drug money, according to the government. Today, seated on either side of the U.S. Attorney, Joe Rusinello, the finders got checks for $75,000 each. Nelson Garrett says
And so, all right, so now, did you see how the lady looked at the check? Like, really? I gave back $6 million that I found in an abandoned car, precious metals. Y'all saying it's drug money, and y'all give me $75,000. Now, one of them said, "Hey, you know, I'm going to put some in a trust fund for my child." The other one said, "I'm going to put it on a down payment for a house." But did you see there was no excitement? Did you see the body language? I personally feel if $6 million is found, drug money, whatever money that the government wasn't getting, the least you could do is put this person in a house, number one. If she's saying, you find out, okay, they're going to get a house. Okay, you know what? We're going to pay for the full house. Not that you're going to put a down payment on the house. No, you need to get a house after returning $6 million. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? No, they didn't have to give it to you. You were just, you just happened to find the money. But that's a lot of money to find and return. Come on. A lot of people would have found it, but they would have gave out some to their family members. They would have gave some to friends, and then they would have turned the rest over to the government. And not saying I would have did that, but I'm just saying, to me, they weren't excited. And so if you see yourself doing a newscast, and I don't know if people sent money to them, like, on the side, like people that were looking at the video, maybe in the mail, and sometimes people find a way to give, because I feel that was very low. And then to put $75,000 for, I think, 2 children in a trust fund. So that's what, 37,500 each child in a trust fund, and I turned over $1 million, $6 million, excuse me. And that's what they're going to get a piece? No, 100,000 each in each trust fund. I just think that the reward, if I mention a reward and you go crazy, then I'm like, okay, we got a good amount here for this person. This person's happy they turned it in. But if you turn it in and you give me $5, and I said, I just gave you $1 million. Nah, I just felt it was a little too low. I don't know. What y'all let me know what y'all think. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Mega Million and Powerball. I'm just going to keep it real. the top prize, right? You get what is it? All 6 numbers, 5 numbers plus the ball. You get all of them. You get the 300 and something million. And okay, good, you did good. Okay, I got 5, all numbers, 5. Oh, well, you get $1 million. All right, well, that's a big, for me being first prize, I'm too far from the jackpot. I'm sorry. If you're going to give them 370 million, at least give me half of that. You know what I mean? Come on now. 185 at least? What you say here? All right. What y'all think out there? I think that a lot of times stuff is not proportioned correctly. Now I do understand that they didn't have to get anything. They found it. It wasn't really theirs, and you could say all that. But I think that they should have been a little more excited of what they received as a reward. And clearly, I didn't see it. Maybe I'm wrong. Y'all let me know. I'm Lisa Marie. You tuned in to Bank Life, and I'll see you on the next video.